Hello, Virgo singles. Welcome to Mystic High Priestess Tarot. This is going to be a singles reading for November 15th to November 21st of 2021. Keep in mind that this is a general collective reading for the sign of Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Cross watchers are welcome. However, not everything is going to resonate with you. Take what resonates with you and leave the rest for someone else. If nothing resonates with you, keep in mind that time and energy is fluid. It just means that you are not on the current timeline of the Virgos that I am reading for. There are plenty of other tarot readers and some that I could recommend that could be reading a different timeline that you might fit into better. Our timelines are all based on the choices and decisions that we've made in the past, and so some of us are in different groups. Okay, I have gone ahead and cleansed the space and gone ahead and pre-shuffled the decks and meditated on them, so they are all ready for you. Since my channel is new, and I'm sorry I keep saying I'm thinking really hard and it's getting late, but my channel is new, so I am going to give you a little description here. I am a mystic intuitive, which means that sometimes you may know or understand the reading of a particular card, but based on what my guides are saying, I may read it a little bit differently, and that is just because of the way it is channeled. Now, I'm also an active medium, so there are times when a spirit will come through trying to interfere with a personal reading. I may have to ring a bell to clear their energy to get back to the collective reading. I'm also protected and guarded by the Archangel Michael, and every once in a while he will come through with a very specific, special message, and when that happens, that is an extremely special, very important time. It is something that has to get through to you. So it doesn't happen all the time, but that's why it's so special when it does. Okay, what I do is I do weekly readings with a 9-card spread. I do monthly readings with a Celtic cross. The 9-card spread is 3 cards past, 3 cards present, 3 cards future with your overall energy. And then I go through and I clarify it with the Rider-Waite Tarot. Now, one disclaimer I do want to make. Please never use a tarot card reading to supplement any type of medical, legal, or financial advice, and that does include any type of mental health counseling that you may be looking into. I always recommend that you seek out those who are in the professional field as well. Okay, all of that being said, one last thing I do want to tell you. There's plenty of scammers out there. I will never reach out to you for a personal reading or a donation. So if somebody does, ignore them. If you do want a personal reading or you do want to donate to my channel, please feel free to check out the information in the details section of this or in the about channel or the about section of my channel. And there you will find those details. Okay, Spirit is ready to rock and roll. So let's get this show on the road. All right, past energy. We have the Hierophant. We have the Chariot. Oh, Major Arcana and King of Cups. Current energy, you have the 3 of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles, and the 3 of Swords. Ouch. And Virgo, we have for your future energy 2 Pentacles, 5 of Swords, and the Knight of Wands. Your overall energy is the 4 of Swords. Boy, you have been through it, haven't you? And you are ready for better days ahead. All right, let's look at the past here. So in the past is the Hierophant, which is generally some type of higher spirituality. It can, be, something legal, of course, but in this particular case, it's leaning to a higher spirituality or has something to do with religious beliefs, things like that. The Chariot is moving in a new direction, and then the King of Cups, which is emotional fulfillment and balance of that in harmony. So it looks to me like you were in a relationship or a marriage. You're single now, but in the past you were in something where you had to move on. It had something to do with this King of Cups now, which is very alarming because the King of Cups is usually a very stable, emotional person. So we're going to find out what the meaning of all that is in your current energy. I'm going to do these individually because I do read side to side, up and down, and diagonally. So underneath the Hierophant, in your current energy, we have the Three of Wands. So this is waiting for something new. Now keep in mind, though, what you're looking at is you're looking behind you, not forward. So you are waiting for something to come in, but it looks like something from your past. I hate to say it, but it kind of looks like you want someone from your past back. Then we have the Queen of Pentacles below the Chariot. So moving forward to be stable, logical, grounded. This is a typical Virgo card. The Virgo, is the Queen of Pentacles. They, have their stability. A lot of people, would say financially, but in this particular instance, this is definitely more centered with yourself. And then you have below the King of Cups is the Three of Swords. So I am wondering if this person that you were involved in was a King of Cups, because it does represent, it looks like they kind of broke your heart in a way. Then we have the Two of Pentacles, which is below the Three of Wands and the Hierophant. So now looking back at the past and the future, you're going to be juggling a little bit. So you're going to be juggling your past with your future. You're still going to be looking behind you, but you're also going to want to be looking forward. And you keep this up, you're going to get whiplash. Okay? It is pretty, it's more like you're juggling emotions. I'm trying to be logical and remove your emotions, but you're struggling doing that. Below the Chariot and the Queen of Pentacles, we have the Five of Swords, which is strategically trying to move on. So, you have moved on. You've mastered that logic, which is in the center, which is finding you, being the Virgo. You have kind of found yourself. And now you're strategically trying to figure out how to move on, which means now you have turned around and you face the other direction. You've left that person in the past. However, there's still something nagging at you, something whispering in your ear, giving you a little bit of a migraine. You're like, oh gosh, am I doing the right thing? Kind of situation. Below the King of Cups and the Three of Swords, we have the Knight of Wands. So underneath this is putting an offer out there of something lustful, some type of new beginning, some type of creativity, some fire and passion. I'm not sure if it's with this King of Cups. I'm kind of feeling like you're really struggling getting past whoever this person is, and you may, put something out there to them. Looking diagonally, we do have the Hierophant, the Queen of Pentacles, and then the Knight of Wands. So again, this tells me, you're reigniting the passion for this marriage or this long-term relationship you were probably in before. And the King of Cups, that's what you're juggling with, those emotions, trying to let it go. It's not really going anywhere. Your overall energy is the Four of Swords. So you are in this place where you need to rest. You need to remove these three swords out of your heart so that you're left with one sword to fight with, one sword of truth and logic to move forward on. And that's kind of the place that you're at. And so therefore I can see it's a massive struggle in you. And it's sad. I'm really, really sorry that you're going through this. But it looks like you're having a very hard time moving on to any type of new relationship. So let's go ahead and clarify this here. Father, Son, and Holy Spirit, please bring forward the divine white light. Fill these cards with the clarity that we need to verify the base spread that you have provided us with guidance and advice. Okay. let's verify this Four of Swords right off the bat. 10 of Pentacles. Yeah. And 5 of Wands. So it looks like you're taking a time out. One, there's a lot of quarreling, bickering, and fighting. Petty things. These aren't even worth giving the time of day to. So it's a good thing that you're taking time out and saying, I'm walking away from that. I can't deal with this anymore. And you're going off to find your happy home. This is what a Virgo does best. Virgo works in their pentacles. They're grounding, their security. And you're kind of walking away from all this flame throwing, and you're finding your stability again in your 10 of Pentacles, which brings you complete happiness. That is where Virgo is happiest, in their 10 of Pentacles. Happy home, happy life, security, and those types of things bring such great peace to a Virgo. Let's verify the Hierophant, though I don't really think we need to. I think what he's really telling us is this was a committed long-term relationship, or something that you thought was going to go in that direction. Oh. Page of Swords and the Star. So, yeah. This was your dream come true. This was your person. This was what you saw as the love of your life, your forever. But there is some sneaky behavior. Definitely, I think you found something out, or you became obsessed with this person, and really watched and stalked them. So let's check out the Chariot and see, is this stalker you or them? We have the Queen of Swords and the 5 of Swords. Yeah, so moving on, you were very strategic in this, or no, vice versa. Roles can always be reversed here. But it would appear that you were very strategic in the way you moved on, and then kind of cutthroat. You became more of an air versus a ground sign. Air versus grounding. You had a lot to say, and you said it. And I think you were carrying a little regret from some of the spying and it's almost like there was a little manipulation here. But let's check out this King of Cups and see what's going on with him. Ace of Pentacles and Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so it does look like the Knight of Cups, though, wanted a new start with somebody. Unfortunately, I mean, it does look like this King of Cups is the type of person who likes Virgos. He likes, the grounded signs here, the Pentacles. So he wanted a new start with something. He did make an offer. Now, he could have made this offer to you, but it was slow. It was like, we're going to go slow with this. And you may not have been content with that. However, usually Virgos do go a little slow, so I'm not seeing that for the majority of you. What I'm actually seeing is he may have placed this offer to somebody else. But it looks like whatever it was solid. But there wasn't any patience here for this. So let's check out the 3 of Wands. What are you looking back at? Victory and Judgment. You want this relationship back. You do. You want it to be revived. You want it to be renewed. You want a second chance. So, I think you did something to them, or they did something and they want a second chance. So that could be this King of Cups. In the past, it was the initial love offer that he provided, but it wasn't enough, or it was too slow. And now you know, they messed up a little bit and they want a victory by having you back. They want that recognition, and you are looking in their direction. But let's see what the Queen of Pentacles has got going on here. She's got options. And she is also like the Queen of Wands. So we got an awful lot of women in this reading. But despite being the Queen of Pentacles, not only are you grounded in that, you're also being seen as the Queen of Wands. And in this particular case, a woman who can handle her own and very elegant. So you have an elegance about you that people notice, and it has allowed you to have many, many options. Now, you may have always been this way since this is the center of the reading, and you know your partner could have been the one that was spying on you and being strategic and maybe messing around with the Queen of Swords, and you're like, oh no, this is not going to fly with me, type thing. But let's check out the Three of Swords. The Three of Swords is going to tell us what is completely going on. Where did this broken heart that you currently suffer from come from? Knight of Cups, that's our offer here, and Knight of Wands. Okay, Virgo. You had too many suitors for this person. So here's our Knight of Cups here, who has a single offer, wants to be the only one, okay? And here he is offering a Knight of Pentacles, and Pentacles are what Virgos want the most. That is your sign, your symbol. So he's ready to offer that to a Virgo. But here you are, because of your broken heart, you're offering your cup of love out to other people, as specifically, well, a Knight of Wands character. So as you can see, both of you are looking at each other. So to heal your broken heart, you're kind of throwing something out there, and this knight is responding with great passion, which is of course hurting this Knight of Cups. No, I'm not, or King of Cups. I'm not saying that he didn't do well enough, but you definitely have plenty of offers. The one thing I would say is when we look at the Queen of Pentacles, she's facing this way. When we look at the offer, it's facing that way. We look at him, he's just facing straight forward. So nobody's really looking at anything except for this Knight of Cups and this Knight of Wands. So this is a mutual offer back and forth, but it's not fulfilling you. And here's why it's not fulfilling you. You want that. And that's not what you're being offered. You're being offered a wand, and he offered you a pentacle. And pentacles are where you're most at home. So even though you like the passion and you're putting yourself out there for this, it's not necessarily what you want. It's kind of that rebound thing that appears you're going through. Let's check out the Two of Pentacles here. Where is this? What are you juggling? What emotions? All right, so we've got the Six of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. Yeah, you want something that's mutual give and take. I don't think you necessarily had that with the King of Cups. Even though he offered a pentacle, he's an emotional person. Things run in emotions, where, you know, pentacles are just more grounded. You plant the garden. And I think there was a big conflict in that. And now what you're juggling now is your pentacles, the giving and the taking, which did not seem like was fair with that person. And now you're being given this cup of love. So I think, Virgo, you're really learning more about your emotional side than you ever did before, which is a beautiful thing. However, your Five of Swords here in the future is still you holding on to your pentacles with all your might. That is who you are. It is what you're naturally inclined to do. So you are strategically leaving somebody behind because what they have to offer you in this emotional bit is not enough for you to be content. It's a beautiful thing, but you want to hold on. You're not quite sure how to balance these emotions and, you know, the water with the ground. To you, it's like watering a garden or a flower bed. If there's too much water, it's overwatered and everything dies. And that's probably the best way to put this, is because this other person is so emotional and you liked that about them, they overwatered the garden. Things just couldn't grow, and you were just so torn about that, that you're still like discontent with what they can offer you, even though you're trying to hold on to it with your life. And here's your Knight of Wands with the Death and the Three of Pentacles. So here we're seeing, you know, this Knight of Wands character, which is up here trying to heal the broken heart, is still in the future, but there's a great transformation in that person, and working with other people. So unfortunately, what you are going to find with your Knight of Wands here is that it's going to be short-lived, or it's going to be more like a friends with benefits situation. Because, I don't know, and there go my cats having a fit. You two stop it. No, stop. They're kind of playing, but the older cat hisses at the younger one. This might be what your relationship was like. I don't know. But Violet, no. I'm so sorry, you guys. But there's going to be a transformation in this passion that they offer you, and I think it's going to be, you're going to find that they're also making this offer to other people, and it's going to be a little disappointing. So the best thing you really can do is walk away from the pettiness of everything, take your rest, heal from the pain in your heart that you're currently feeling, and work on your pentacles, because that is what you really are best at. And unfortunately, you know, what is coming your way, you're going to be discontent with it, and you just need a break. I hate to say it, because I know when we want love, we want love. But right now, you know, you're in your glory. You know, there's nothing wrong with you, and you have plenty of options. But I think until you really heal from what you've been through, none of those options are going to suffice or work. And you have, for your Oracle card, Valiant Courage. Take action with passion. This right here is this Knight of Wands character. So, yeah, they're telling you to take action with passion. So if you do move forward, use your Valiant Courage and be passionate about it. So, yeah, that definitely jives with the Knight of Wands that we were seeing. Definitely, you know, shows that that person is in there, and maybe, you know, you are supposed to just have something passionate with that person for the time being. So, you know, when you want to, definitely go for it. I'm not going to tell you what to do here. It is your life. You know, I know the person is going to be there. I just, unfortunately, don't let them break your heart by thinking this is going to be something long-term. I think this is just a rebound person, in all honesty. But you got soulmate and attraction. Those are beautiful cards. So it says, yes, this is your soulmate and attraction. You attract love, romantic love, by enjoying the moment fully. Which one is your soulmate? I'm going to be honest with you. The King of Cups, which I'm getting a really strong Cancer vibe, is probably your soulmate here. And that's where the attraction is. And I think you're more attracted to that person than you actually are this Knight of Wands person. And that could be your soulmate. It's just, you both have to figure out and it can come around again. You just have to figure out in time how much water to put in that garden, and you know what's pleasing to you and what's pleasing to them, and find that middle ground so you have that equal give and take, and then your new love can start. Sometimes with Virgos, I hate to say this, guys, you definitely over emotion, isn't really your thing. People who are oversensitive or over emotional, at least the Virgos I know. Let's see. Archangel Michael says, explore your options. There you go. See, explore them. Dear God, thank you for your wisdom and love, helping me see, understand, and assess all of my alternative options. Please guide me in the best direction for my health, happiness, and life's purpose. So yeah, explore those options. As we, can see here, in the middle where we have the Queen of Pentacles, which is you, you're also being seen as the Queen of Wands, and you have options. So explore those options. That could be where your attraction and soulmate information comes from. Your soulmate could be one of these options. The attraction could actually be you, because you are attracting a very attractive person according to these cards, and according to these other people. The King of Cups finds you extremely attractive, and so does this Knight of Wands. And it looks like you finally got a cup of love to offer somebody. You just want to be careful, explore your options, and offer it to the right person. And when you find that person, go forward with passion. Right? That's all I have for you today, Virgo. If you resonated with any of this, please comment. If you want to help me grow my channel, like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.